We have Patrick Conlin, president of Wayback Burgers, here with us on set in New York. He's brought a bevy of burgers, chicken nuggets. What is this fluorescent blue drink we've got? Hoist that up.
That is blue raspberry lemonade.
I don't think that color is found in nature, but I'm excited to find out.
Excited to have it.
That's to celebrate America's 250th anniversary.
Let me just ask you first a broad question just about how the burger biz is doing. We hear a lot of talk of the K-shaped economy. Obviously, a lot of people under strain because of rising energy prices. How is the business doing in light of all of that? How's the consumer doing as you see him and her?
It's doing well. I mean, it was a little slow last year and coming into this year, but our sales at Wayback have been up since March, and people love burgers. It's just a nostalgic feel, and this weekend starts really the kickoff, like you mentioned earlier, for the burger season.
Where are you guys most located, and where are your big markets? Are there specific places where you're seeing people are really going all in on fast food again?
Well, we're fast casual, so a little bit.
Fast casual, apologies.
A little bit higher quality, nicer atmosphere, better experience. We may have a relationship with the guests, but we're in 35 states across the U.S. Big concentration in the Northeast, Southeast, Southwest, and we just opened up in our 35th state. We just opened up in Iowa a couple of weeks ago.
But fast casual had a bit of a slump too for a minute there. Are you seeing a rebound, or did that impact you? I mean, I know we joke there the slot bowl places like Chipotle and Cava and anything that comes in a bowl was having a really hard time. Did you see that slump as well, or did you feel like you guys were in a good sweet spot where it's a product everybody knows, but in a slightly, as you say, elevated place to be?
Yeah, we saw it. I mean, no question that the consumers were looking for a value, but value is also a better product. So we did some things late last year to enhance a value proposition for the guests that come into our restaurants, and continue that today.
What did you do?
We did some meal deals, and we introduced wraps for a short time, limited time offer, which was a lower priced item.
Okay.
And then just recently we introduced the chicken nuggets, even though we're a burger chain. And I think you're enjoying those on Memorial Day weekend.
As someone who doesn't eat beef, I appreciate the chicken nuggets, so I'm here for it.
Breakfast nugget, Lisa.
Talk about this beef, because I mean, this is.
Can we zoom in on that? It's a hearty
this
burger.
Is a hearty burger,
Yeah,
okay? And I know, I go to the supermarket, I slap burgers on the grill. They're not cheap nowadays.
No?
They've gone up in price. So how are you guys
She is our Bloomberg This Weekend protein correspondent.
I am about
That
to
is
take a
accurate.
nice
This
bite
one needs
of
a
this.
lot of protein.
But they're not cheap, and the prices have gone up. So how do you deal with that? Do you have to pass the price on to the consumer? How are you working it?
You have to pass some of the price on to the consumer, but sometimes you may have to eat a little bit of it. We've been very lucky with our beef supplier that this year there was a minimal increase, so it didn't hurt our franchisees, and we didn't really pass a large price increase on to the consumer in 2026.
I've got a question just about. Please, Lisa, take your time. Keep
It's okay. It's not like you're on
keep the
television.
camera trained on Lisa for that one.
Oh my goodness.
We have seen maybe not one of your direct competitors, a fast food chain that has a king as a mascot, do a very public campaign saying they're reinventing themselves, reinventing what the burger is and how it's cooked and what people think they're getting there. In the industry broadly, how much does that happen? I mean, you're holding on to a lot of nostalgia, the way things have been. People go to you for a certain reason. When you introduce something like wraps or chicken nuggets, how much thought do you put into branching out into something that people might not know you for? And is there a chance that as you move away from your core business, that could backfire?
Sure. We have to be very careful about what we introduce that is not one of our core items. And we do a lot of research throughout the year of what's trending. We don't look to be the trendiest restaurant company out there, but we want to look at what's on trend. So we'll look at things like chicken nuggets. We'll look at the wraps as a value proposition. Yep. Are we ever going to bring in, some crazy, really out of the box item? I don't think so.
Quinoa bowls.
Yeah, probably not.
Okay.
No tofu.
We're still,
okay.
Even though we have chicken on our menu, we're still 85% of our entrees are burgers.
Beef. Okay.
Yeah.
Margins in the restaurant business are legendarily thin.
Mm-hmm.
As you look at the year, obviously we're Bloomberg and we talk about money and economics, and what's going on in the Middle East impacts everything. The downstream effect is going to happen. I don't know if you've seen that yet, but we're going into planting seasons where farmers are going to have to pay more for fertilizer. I know you have transportation costs, that's fuel. What are you worried about? What are you looking at? Where are you kind of already seeing those prices spike?
So far, we haven't seen anything spike. We lock into the majority of our our core items that we sell in the restaurants are locked in on yearly contracts.
Okay.
So that we do before the beginning of the year. So we're good for this year, unless there's a fuel surcharge could happen from the food distributor to the restaurant, which would $1 or $2 a delivery. So not a huge impact yet. The more concern is the impact on the consumer coming into the restaurant, and if you're paying X amount more for gas today, are you going to cut back on what you're going to eat?
Yeah.
So so far, knock wood, it hasn't affected us. I think it more affects people in coffee business, and you can cut out going out and getting a coffee a couple of days a week or an ice cream cone. You still have to eat lunch. You still have to eat dinner.
Pat, I go back to something you said at the top, which is the start of burger season. So we have this conceit here, Memorial Day, people are out grilling as season starts. Is that borne out in your business? Is there a seasonality to the fast casual business, or do you see kind of a constant trend of customers throughout the year?
The constant trend, really, our business starts picking up right after Valentine's Day and goes through October, and then the holidays dip down a little bit, and then we wait for Valentine's Day again.
I asked about the chicken.
I was just waiting for that to happen.
Thank you.
I'm glad that Christina.
Well, tell us how the burger is.
How's the burger?
The burger's phenomenal, but you mentioned chicken. So is that more pressure? Because we hear about the chicken wars, everything between Chick-fil-A and the Popeyes. Like, that's the big thing. Was that the pressure you felt to kind of bring, or did it come from your customers and said,
or is it annoying people like me who can't eat beef and still want to come to the door?
Good point. We didn't want to be, even though we're Wayback Burgers, we didn't want to be solely that narrowly focused on burgers, because if there's a people in an office of 4 people and 3 people want to go for burgers and one person says, I had a burger yesterday, or I don't eat burgers, they could sway the other 3 people. So we wanted to have, we didn't want to get that veto vote. So we wanted to have, we've always had chicken on our menu. We used to have chicken, we have a chicken sandwich, and we had chicken tenders. But then one of our longtime vendors came to us with a whole meat chicken nugget, and it's a whole white breast meat. So I couldn't stop eating them when we tested them in the office.
Whoever put these in front of me is in trouble. We got about 30 seconds before we let go. What's your favorite menu item? What's the thing you like to eat?
My favorite menu item is either the classic that you're eating today, the Wayback Classic, or usually any one of our LTO burgers, a limited time offer burgers that we come out with. We just came off a sweet and spicy melt, which was a double patty burger with pepper jack cheese and a pineapple jam.